For Breakfast Morning Show is brought to you by Ground Up Remodeling. Tim will take care of your needs from the ground up. Truly one of the best in Lake Placid, and we wouldn't let anyone else work on our handyman or home improvement needs. Call Tim today. Ground Up. Truly one of the best in Lake Placid, and we wouldn't let anyone else work on our handyman or home improvement needs. Call Tim today.
Adults and a baby. The baby's just old enough to walk. It's probably like 1.5.
Drinking in the AM's a sin. Old Cracker's just hanging with his old friend. Beer for breakfast, what I said. Beer for breakfast, make it two. Pop that top, pop that top, pop that top again. Pop that top, pop that top, pop that top again. Again on. Pop that top. Again on. Sun pounding on your head. Beer, take care of that. Beer for breakfast, that's what I said. Beer for breakfast, make it two. Pop that top, that's what I said. Beer for breakfast, make it two. Pop that top again. Pop that top, pop that top, pop that top again. Again on. Pop that top. Again on.
You know what?
Beer for breakfast, make it two. Beer's bitching, abounding up. Incentive when that morning comes. Beer for breakfast. Amen.
Listening to our show will get you laid.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Beer for Breakfast Morning Show with Lake Placid legend, Toolman Tim, and me, the obscure Ron, and I like to keep it that way.
And
We're coming to you live and local from the Obscure Destinations Studios in Lake Placid, Florida.
Come and get it!
No, not that Lake Placid. Stick around, have fun, laugh while you can, and remember to like and subscribe and tell your friends about us.
Beer for Breakfast Morning Show is brought to you by Ground Up Remodeling. Tim will take care of your needs from the ground up. Truly one of the best in Lake Placid, and we wouldn't let anyone else work on our handyman or home improvement needs. Call Tim today.
Press intermission. We gotta find him. That hooker in the bathroom was dead when I found her.
Good morning, everybody. It's Ron and Tim with the Canadian sidekick. It's
Canadian correspondent.
yeah, correspondent. He's usually not right, but yeah.
Neither are we.
No, that's true. Yeah, we're here with the three amigos. We are international today, worldwide. Hey, Buck.
Hey, we got
Hey,
another.
Buck. How you doing? Greetings, Earthlings, from the solar system of Kentucky. Hey, man. It's funny you say that because I have a new theme song you get to hear later. And it actually has aliens in it. But most of my theme songs do have aliens in it.
Oh, it's true.
I have a poll that says, "Do you believe in UFOs?" And somebody will screw it up and say, "No, they're not real," or some shit. I don't know. Or they yes, they are real or something.
Never can tell.
That's
I've
fine.
never seen one live, and I've never not seen one.
And you don't know if you have or not. I might be an alien these days.
I often wonder.
Yeah, well, sometimes, yeah. All you gotta do is meet me once, and you go, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something's damn sure not right. That's all I know.
So what's happening in Canada?
Nothing much. Spring is starting to come and everything's muck.
That's because Trump hasn't turned on harp and weather machines yet. He'll get you.
Yet.
That's what I said. Yet. He'll get you.
Well, you guys lucked out on the last tariff run. He left Canada out.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what Carney said to him, but Carney must have gave him a blowjob over the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he called one in.
Yeah. I don't know. Probably.
Oh, sorry, Carney's not a hot young woman, so
I don't.
Well, so does Trump.
No, he said he's not a hot young woman.
No, he said he has one.
Oh, I thought he said he's not one. Yeah, Melania's getting pretty old for Trump. If
It's
if
time
it
for
was,
a trade-in.
yeah,
Probably.
I'm surprised he hasn't traded her in yet.
I'm pretty sure that this one, when he married her, because she's smart.
Yeah.
She probably said, "If you divorce me, you lose everything, homie."
And she's got some good bucks too, because
Yeah,
she was some kind of a model.
Yeah, she was a supermodel, and she's smarter than anybody probably in America, just about. She speaks 5 different languages, and they're picking the same people that say that we can't wear a Mexican hat during Cinco de Mayo because we're not Mexican.
Yeah.
Make fun of her for her accent.
Huh.
And I'm like, Jesus Christ, she's Ukrainian. She's gonna have an accent.
You would think.
But they always say people like me with a southern accent are stupid. Like, come over here, let me show you something about being stupid. What bomb would you like to make? Let me give you a tutorial on the proper way to make a Molotov cocktail.
There you go.
You know?
There's the kind of blow up in your hand. There's kind of
No,
don't.
well, see, you don't use gas. That's what people make the mistake. They use these rags and gas fumes are highly volatile.
Yeah, and the blood pressure and blow that some bitch up in your hand.
I'm just telling you. I'm not saying that it's possible, but a little diesel fuel and some styrofoam.
Just a subtle hint there.
Yeah, because if you use gasoline, it's too volatile. And
Yeah, you
Do
wanna
not try at
slow-
home.
yeah, do not try that shit at
Yeah,
all.
just because we do this dumb shit doesn't
But
mean
it's
you
just
should.
glue. I mean, it's just glue. It works like a model glue. It'll glue your models together, and if you smoke around it, you'll be sorry.
You'll be glued to it.
Yeah, it will be. It will be glued to you.
Oh, we got a.
I already opened up my libation.
There it is.
Yes, we did.
The happiest sound in the morning. Other than hearing us, of course.
No, hearing us is the best part of the day. Uh-oh, Buck said, here's something to think about. If you ask anybody, or ask anybody if $1 million exists, even though they never seen it in person, and they'll say yes. But ask them if aliens, well, yeah, that's true. That's kind of what that's what people ask me if I believe in God. I'm like, yeah, I believe in God. Why not? Or why? Well, have you had proof? I'm alive and I shouldn't be. That's proof enough. I mean, the fact that I'm not dead, that's proof that God is out there and I must be on his buddy list.
Or it ain't your time yet.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. You know?
This afternoon's a long ways away.
Yeah. Well, I can't complain if it hits me. If we are live on Rumble, on Facebook, and here.
So you can rumble us.
Yeah, and you can tip us as low as $1 there. And they don't take anything out of it, I don't think. That was their plan, yeah, because they're trying to get their numbers built up.
Oh, good. We need it.
And let's see. Yesterday, I did lawn maintenance yesterday, broke a weed eater, pressure washed one driveway. Today apparently is the second one. But yeah, I pressure washed yours off because I'm like, man, Tony told me one time, she said Tim was bitching about the Crystal leaving those clippings everywhere. And this was like a year or two ago.
Oh yeah, it's been a while since we had a front lawn.
And I said, so I guess I better go out there and pressure wash that off because I don't have a blower, so I pressure washed a lot of the ceiling until I got tired of it, and then it got to about 2:30, and I was hungry, bro, because I hadn't eaten anything since.
That's about when I got home. You were just Your
Yeah.
wife came out and said you were
Yeah.
tired and
Yeah, because
don't
I
bother
was like,
coming
come over, and then I'm like, don't. Yeah, that was when I was like, as much for him, because when he comes up, don't bother, because I am not going to be out there. What do we got?
1964. The Bye Bye Love song was #1 on the hit parade. Whoop-dee-dip-dee-doo.
Bye bye love. That one?
Yep,
Bye
that one.
bye emptiness.
Microsoft was founded in 1975 today.
That sounds about right.
Got to be. I heard it on the internet.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Oh, you ain't gonna believe this. The Village People are playing Saturday at Busch Gardens.
Well, that doesn't surprise me because they're popular again. Trump brought them back.
They're
I mean,
goofiest fucking band
with the
ever.
gayest song in the world. I mean, this is the gayest song. YMCA is the gayest song ever written, probably ever.
Yeah.
Other than In the Navy, which is, you know.
That's self-explanatory.
Yeah. Might as well just name that shit Gasoline Alley, you know.
Bruce Springsteen is going to release in June on the 27th 7 lost albums, complete, never heard before songs on any album. He's trying to redo his retirement money.
Yeah, but he can't need it. But that they say that when he was going through a depression when he wrote Nebraska, they said that he sat in his apartment with a guitar, a recording device, and not even a great one, and a harmonica, guitar, and that recording device, and just wrote songs and songs and songs and songs.
Huh.
So why not if people will buy them?
Oh, with Trump announcing all those tariffs, it really impacted our stock market. They estimate we lost about $2 trillion yesterday.
The people, not the country.
Yeah.
The
the stock market itself, which is kind of like gas prices. It doesn't reflect anything real.
No, it'll recover. And
gas went up 20 cents a gallon this week.
Really?
Ours went down 22 cents.
Oh, well, you got our break.
Yeah, but Canadian money's different. You're still paying more, probably.
Yeah. Well, they go by liter.
Yeah.
$1.30 a liter is what we're paying right now.
How much?
$1.30 a liter, not a U.S. gallon, a liter.
Right. Yeah.
We figured what there was like 4 liters in a gallon or something.
3.75 or something like that.
You made me cuss, Robin.
Yeah, it was almost 4.
I'm going to look it up. It's just how many liters? How many liters in a U.S. gallon? 3.75 or 3.78.
Yeah, you were right on it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was right on it. All right.
The Kennel Club was founded in England in 1873 today.
18. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's
It burns Buck Brown's butt when people are mowing and blow clippings out into the road, knowing motorcycles are out on the road. Man, we don't have enough motorcycles to go down our road to worry about it.
And the ones that do are going about 100.
Yeah.
God,
Well, that's not on our road though. That's on the main road.
Yeah. There was like
I would
6 of them following me. 2 passed me on the yellow lines, of course, because there's no passing on Southern Lakes.
No.
And the stupid bastards went by me at about 90.
Yeah, see, that's why you need an old truck so you can just get. Sorry about that, buddy. You shouldn't have been passing.
Oh, you made me shake my beer, so I weaved
no,
over.
That's the hardest part when they get up there and they scare you. And you jerk a little bit, and it looks like you peed yourself and you just beer spill it, which I would rather pee on myself than waste the beer. But yeah, I used to ride a motorcycle a lot, and so did Tim. I never noticed that there was a problem with the clippings when I rode a motorcycle because I was always in the middle of the road anyway.
I hated going around the semi when the air brake would go.
Oh yeah,
and it'd spray you with shit.
And it would scare the shit out of you.
Yeah, because it never failed. You were right beside the truck when it would do it.
That's what Buck does. Buck drives a semi.
Oh yeah.
And that's why he is in Kentucky today. I like a boy. I played him where the hell's Palatka at one time. Where is Palatka? Where is Palatka?
Who cares?
Everybody, man. Palatka's home of the Brave and Billy Graham.
Oh boy. I wonder if he's dead.
Oh Lord.
Nick?
Yeah. Buck, when did Billy Graham die? Probably 3 years ago, 4 years ago. It might maybe even longer. But now his son's taking over everything.
Yeah, I'll imagine that.
But Billy Graham never was caught up in any bullshit.
That's true.
And he said that if he was ever in a room and a woman was there, his wife came in or somebody else. He was never alone in the room with a woman because he didn't need that bullshit.
That's true. They'll frame you because you're wealthy or famous.
Yeah.
It's like us, we got to be careful who we hang with.
I'm telling you. Yeah, that's right.
We're international.
Oh, I get to go see Dallas today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, hopefully Scotty Boy isn't there.
Oh, gosh. That fake accent.
Oh, I got him. Like, I was like, yeah, what's up with that? Because I just tried to lighten the when you took me, he's like, I'm just trying to lighten. And I was already drunk, so I really don't know what I said to him. I probably said, stop that shit or something. Bald prick. I don't know. Actually, he seems like a really nice guy.
He is. He's just trying to lighten the mood and make his day go by quicker. He entertains himself that way.
I've been up for 15 hours. I was kind of
and lack of alcohol going on.
Yeah, I had lack of alcohol was not my problem Friday. But yeah, so that's what today I got to run up to the liquor store, and I'm gonna get that. I got to figure out which moonshine I'm gonna get.
For next week?
No, for the ice cream.
Oh, for the ice cream.
So I got to figure out, am I gonna get?
I'd go with the maple walnut. That was really good for ice cream.
You like the maple walnut? I like the pecan we had yesterday. The butter pecan.
Yeah, that's one I meant.
Yeah, okay. The butter pecan was good, and the
Banana.
pudding was the banana pudding was out of sight, man.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
But
I
anyway,
like the other one better.
I'm gonna pick up a quart of that, and that'll probably last us until Saturday afternoon.
If you're lucky.
Cause it's hot, man, and I'll take that new blender I got. I'll sell you a blender. Moonshine has a barcode on it. Yeah, I know that, man. Yeah. See, okay, that's it.
It does have some alcohol content.
That's it, Buck. Here you go. You have this coming.
Well, it's Friday morning, sun peeking through the blinds. Tim's making a lumber list, Ron's tempering moonshine. Bird feeders swinging, squirrels doing acrobatic flips. Aliens in the backyard leaving crop circle tips. It's beer for breakfast, grab a cold one, my friends. Two-man Tim and Florida man, Ron at it again. Laughing with Bigfoot, dancing on the hill. Broadcasting live from the moonshine still. There's a raccoon DJ and a possum playing bass. Ron saw a UFO landing right near Tim's place. They'll help fix your leaky pipe and tell a joke or two while sipping on a breakfast brew with you. Raise your glass up high. Tell your troubles, see you, let that worry fly. Bigfoot's grilling, aliens brought dip. Ron's got a Bloody Mary with a bacon strip. Hit like and subscribe, you know the drill. We're jamming live from that moonshine still. So if your roof's leaking or your mower won't start, Tim's got the tools and Ron will bring the beer cart. Got questions about squirrels or theories that thrill? Call us up, we got time to kill. It's beer for breakfast, it's the Friday thrill. With two wild guys and a drink to fill. From bird feeders to Bigfoot, it's always a blast. Better pour that beer, cause the fun goes fast. It's Tim and Ron, and we're here to chill. Broadcasting proud from that moonshine still.
Hell yeah, Buck.
How'd you like our latest creation?
That was pretty awesome.
He always tries to make up something different.
Something funny, man. I gotta try to keep it funny. And I get bored out here at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we can't just talk about dead hookers all day.
My armadillo, which I keep calling the possum, was bothering me last night. And then I thought I saw a raccoon running down by the lake. I'm pretty sure it was a raccoon or it was another cat.
That dark colored cat's been bopping around.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might look like a raccoon from a distance.
At night, but I can't see.
Well,
so,
with your eyes,
with my eyes,
everything
everything
looks
looks
like
like
a
a raccoon.
That bird looks like an
And then,
eagle.
and then my wife said, "You want some bacon?" I go, "Oh, that's another idea. Hold on, honey. I got to finish writing this song." I can't believe y'all left out the. I don't know what a Barden Booger is, dude.
I don't either.
I don't know what a Barden Booger is. I'm not. I'm at a loss
I don't know
on
what
that.
that is either.
But
I don't know what that is either.
I don't either.
It must be a Kentucky thing.
He's not from Kentucky. He's just on a run in Kentucky.
Well, maybe rubbed off.
Barden Booger. Barden Booger. No, you piece of shit. Oh,
He's going to Google as my
You
friend. There it is.
no, is it there?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a song called Barden Booger. Legend of the Barden. Okay. Yeah. See, I should have known about that. Yeah, because that's a Palaca thing. I didn't even know nothing about that, Buck. I am ashamed of myself.
Well, that's our own backyard. We didn't
However,
know.
they do have a legitimate. Yeah. As soon as I saw the picture, I could. Old Cracker has it in one of his songs. They have a new official sighting of Bigfoot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's the real one, but it was sent to me on Facebook, and I don't know if I can pull it up. I didn't. My wife sent it to me last night.
Robin, how's our sound? All right today?
Yeah, it's good.
Mike sounds good. All right.
Yep.
Uh,
Yesterday, you guys were chattering in and out. Like I could hear as soon as I came on to here on the StreamYard, you guys, it was just like.
I think that was you.
Well, that's what yours is doing right now, actually.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't think that's StreamYard. I think that's.
You just sputtered
me.
through that sentence.
Yeah, no, I think that your connection was bad because we didn't have any complaints anywhere else.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. These are the new Bigfoot. What do you call them? The new
Sighting.
Bigfoot images. These are the new Bigfoot images right here. That one is
I know that guy.
yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Hey,
I
look,
think he
man.
lives 3 doors down.
I got to be honest with you. I could do better with AI than that. So I'm not buying it. I'm calling bullshit.
Throwing the cards.
Yeah, I'm throwing bullshit on that. Doesn't even look real.
Were you on vacation
Yeah.
somewhere?
Do what?
Were you on vacation somewhere?
Yeah. Oh, Uncle Charlie. Yeah. No shit. Hey man, I knew a guy in the Marines that was it was so hairy he probably pretty much didn't need a ghillie suit. He could just walk around.
Was he Italian?
No. They don't let Italians in the military, man.
What are you talking about?
Getting past the what do you call it test? The background test. Everybody got, oh, you were tied to the mafia.
Yeah, well, I'm out.
Except for in the 60s when they needed them for Cuba.
Oh yeah, who was that? Who was involved with that? Was that Sonny Barger?
I don't remember who it was, but I know that they used the mafia. They tried to get the mafia to go down there and assassinate Castro.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in World War II, they tried to get the mob to assassinate. What's his name?
Kennedy.
No, this was World War II. What's it?
Mussolini.
Mussolini. Thank you.
Yeah, he had a lot of people didn't like
A
him.
lot of people didn't like him.
I wonder why.
I don't know. It seemed like a nice guy to me.
I always
There's that
wanted
other
to
guy.
meet Gaddafi.
There's that other guy with the funny mustache who we don't mention his name. Who
Oh, I know what you mean.
he had a bad reputation for some reason. I don't really remember why.
Oh, killing 30,000
Oh,
Jews, maybe.
Was it that maybe?
It was a lot.
Because sometimes they say 6 million. I think we're up to 6 billion now.
Who the hell knows?
I'm not.
I can't imagine how anybody could dislike one particular type of person, not even knowing them. You know, he hated them terribly. I don't get it.
Tim is baiting me into some shit here.
No, I'm not.
And
But
I
I
know
just don't
he's
get
baiting me into. Listen, y'all, Tim is baiting me into some shit right now
it.
because he knows I'm gonna be like, well, let me explain it all to you. Let me explain to you why. Let me explain. Let me explain. Um. Oh, how I don't even know how to say it. Hey, look, half of our politicians have dual citizenship with Israel. All right.
Well, it's a hot vacation spot.
Oh yeah, it's hot. All right. God, I wish
There's
I
fireworks there every night.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun ones.
Yeah, you
I
get to
don't know.
watch all the boom
I
boom.
don't dislike the Jewish people, of course, because Jesus was a Jew. But the
Yeah, Jewish and Christianity aren't real hand in hand, but yet he was like the symbol for Christianity.
I just don't. I don't care much about Israel.
I don't give a crap about anything.
Yeah. So
I just worry about running out of beer. That's my
That's
whole
it.
worry.
I hope we're not close.
No.
God, thank God. 'Cause, one time we had to end the show and I had to come back and finish it because Tim had work to do. We made a beer run at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Well, you got to do what you got to
We started with 2.
do.
That's just you can't even finish the first 5 minutes of our show.
I think it was 2 apiece at that
Oh,
point.
was it?
Yeah, we had like 4 beers, and that's what we have left right now. That's it. Show's over.
Mm,
Have to go back drinking tea.
mm.
Yeah,
And that's running low too.
little tea additive.
Yeah, the tea jugs are running low. But damn, it's quiet all of a sudden.
I didn't realize my shirt was so colorful. I thought it was kind of blah. That's why I wore a bright hat.
Well, you got the whole Ford flag on it, and
Yeah, I didn't. It doesn't look colorful to me because I'm colorblind. But when I see it on the screen,
we
it's
kind of
brighter.
match because he's got red and I've got burgundy, so it's the same thing. They're both reddish
ish.
Yeah, so yeah, this is it's
Oh, speaking of Ford, tell them the Ford.
oh
deal.
yeah. As of yesterday, everyone in America pays
Now he's going to want to be American.
pays
Employees.
employee prices for any Ford product they buy.
That's like
No
$5
hidden
grand.
bullshit, no nothing. So they're just going for volume. They're shooting for volume now.
Yeah, that's about $5 grand off the price of a
It's
car.
got to be at least $5 grand off the price.
Yep.
We know that everybody's here, not for us, they're here for the squirrels. So anyway,
We got the Canadian squirrel right there.
yeah, they can keep seeing him.
Yeah, speaking of guys that don't need camo, look at him.
Yeah,
Oh, Grizzly Adams.
Yeah. Well, sometimes when his hair's all crazied out, he does
Yeah.
look like he's in a ghillie suit.
There he is.
Yeah, it's a fun day, man. It's gonna be. I don't know what else I got to do. I'm gonna try to.
It's gonna be hot, damn hot.
I'm gonna run that twine in that weed eater, and finish up because Tony likes it edged, and that's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, that's time consuming.
Well, yeah,
and it's terrible on my back. I can't take it.
Well, see that weed
Well,
eater
you're the
doesn't
right-
bother me.
you're the
I'm the
right
right height for it. Yeah.
I got to bend over for damn near everything.
And that's why I hated that little weeder. Matter of fact, when I used it, and luckily it wasn't as heavy as yours, I just hold it with one hand and just go like that.
Oh, you got to buck up, man. I hold it with one hand.
Oh, this one I didn't have
Because
to.
I got to have a beer in the other.
Oh, yeah. I don't drink out front, man. I don't want to. I'd rather think I drink a lot.
Hell, I'll step out of my truck and take a leak in the driveway. I don't give a shit. It's my driveway, my truck.
And listen, everybody here has at least 3 cameras.
Oh yeah.
Everybody. And you know what? That's probably, me and Tony were talking the other night, and I said, we don't have any crime in here.
No.
That's because me and Tim live there, first of all.
Right. You come down this street, you pretty much get the hint. The new neighbor moved in next door, and I said something about, well, anything happens around here, we got enough cameras that will catch it on the film. And I says, and keep in mind, if I catch you on my camera, I do have guns. That straightened that guy right out. I haven't heard a word out of him since.
And I'm not above pulling you into someone's house.
Typical Florida guy with a gun.
Oh yeah, well if you don't have a gun in Florida, then you're just asking for trouble.
Yeah, there's more
Ford
guns
is-
per people in Florida. It's unreal.
Ford is doing that because they're one of the 2 largest automotive manufacturers in the world, and them and the other company keep battling back and forth on who's the largest. Well, according to what I heard last night, they are right now the largest automotive company, Ford, and
they base that on how many vehicles they produce.
and they're the most producing American vehicle producers in the world for making American vehicles. But
we even got a plant in Canada, right?
yeah, a bunch of them. I know we got them in China.
Yeah, we make the motors.
Yeah, Trump's getting them all back. He wants everybody to move back to America.
Yeah, but not the Canadians. We don't want the Canadians.
Well,
No,
did
we
they put
already
a hiatus on a couple, like Hyundai is planning on moving their factory down into the States right now from Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way they avoid the tariffs and they keep their sales numbers.
Yeah.
That was Trump's whole idea, build our economy up by charging everybody else.
Because if we're taking care of all of these countries, we're sending them money hand over fist, and then they charge us to send our products to them. And Trump's like, "This is bullshit."
Yeah, he threw the bullshit card.
Yeah, he threw the bullshit card.
Oh, it's crazy that that our country, the government wasn't smart enough to see this earlier. That all these tariffs are being put on products that we send over because of foreign trade, but yet we don't tariff anybody.
Right.
Now he's saying, well, bullshit.
Because it was obviously money laundering.
Yeah.
We would pay we would pay the Canada and the Chinese and all these tariffs. India was charging us 90.
Yeah, there's countries that were killing us.
And all that money was coming back to Chuck Schumer and all them, and Cruz, all them people that are mega rich now.
Yeah, I don't know how somebody that has a $50,000 a year job can become a millionaire in a year.
Yeah, it's just amazing. Well, because of taxes and
well, I work in the government, so I'm going to be a millionaire in a year.
Mm-hmm.
Give me one of them damn jobs. I might even go to work.
Yeah, I just work for 6 months and come home.
Yeah, that's all they do. They're off more than they're on.
No, they are.
Look at Congress. They're on a vacation for a month and a half every other month.
Yeah, that's
It's like the school kids. They get more freaking days off.
Yeah,
I can't believe it. I don't remember having that many off when I was a kid.
I don't either, and I didn't like having days off at school because I didn't want to be at home.
Well, your dad would put your ass to work.
That's pretty much it.
You might as well go to school and not have to bust your ass.
I got DCT is our high school program down here, and I was one of the first kids that got it in 9th grade because my grades were good enough.
Oh yeah.
So they were like, "Yeah, as soon as it's noon, kick back. You don't need these electives. You'll graduate without these electives. Just kick back because you can use your work." Because I was working on the farm.
Oh yeah. Maybe that's why I didn't have to take a lot of classes.
So they said kick out. So I'm leaving school at noon, knowing I got to go throw hay for the next 6 hours. Then I had an after-school job that I went to at the axle shop where we bit the leaf springs.
Oh yeah.
With the jack man. Yeah. I'm working like a thing.
Like a dog.
Yeah. and I'm not even 16 yet.
Yeah, in New York State, when you turned 16, you could get working papers, they called it. Well, your parents had to take you down and sign you up. And my my 16th birthday, he says, tomorrow don't plan on doing anything in the morning because I'm taking you right down. You're going to get those papers and you're getting your ass a job.
I was 12 and 13 years old setting trap and skeet.
Yeah, I had to.
Setting skeet ain't a problem.
At 16 years old, my old man said, I ain't buying your clothes no more. He says, you're going to get your ass a job.
I had a paper route since I was probably about 9, all the way at the Omaha World Herald. But then you could make extra money on the weekends. You could go down to this place called Ralph Koch Field, and there was a trap and skeet field thing there.
Oh, yeah.
So setting skeet's easy because it's automatic. There's not really anybody up in the box. That trap box, setting trap, no.
That was hand done.
And them fuckers will shoot at you, man. Excuse my language. They shoot at you because you're in a big, like our house, block house.
Right. They're trying to catch it
but
right
it's
out
underground,
of the gate.
right? It's underground except for that top 2 feet.
Right.
And if you don't set that trap on time or so set it just right, they'll shoot the back of that box. And if you're dating the girl that's got the trigger,
Yeah.
and you and her got into a fight last night,
Oh, she'll pull it right about time your hand's in it.
and she knows too, because she knows how the system goes. You put it in, as soon as it flings, you put another one in. You put,
Right.
and sometimes they want 2, and sometimes they want 3, and the arms were long enough to adapt to hold 3.
Yeah, I always like the doubles.
And then when you put the doubles in, and she knew every time she goes, because they'll say doubles, and then you go, and it hurt.
Oh yeah, that thing's whipping.
I mean, you get smart to where you leave your fingers relaxed. You kind of
Just
yeah,
toss
because then
it,
it'll just toss them off. Jesus Christ, that hurt. And my dad would say, "Well, you got to be nicer to that girl." And I'm like, "Oh."
Or she gonna have your arm.
But yeah, doing the skeet was no problem because that was an automatic feed.
You filled the funnel.
Yeah, but the trap was not. And
we used to go camping out at my friend Lewis's house, and of course it was a shooting weekend, and drinking mixed with it.
every weekend is a shooting weekend.
Yeah, well, we shot up a lot of rounds. I was buying shotgun shells by the case,
Yeah, that was the good old days.
and we used to go out there and shoot skeet and stuff. He had a machine that threw them. And I come wheeling up one day and I got my shotgun and it has a scope on it, and everybody's going, "You can't shoot that with scope on there. That's impossible. You never hit one." I says, "Try me." I says, "Throw me a double." He knocked 2 up. I whacked up both of them some bitches right with my scope in the sky. I like fast moving objects. I'm not a steady shot. Like if it's a fixed object, but if it's moving, I'll hit that somewhere. Like
Yeah, I
that squirrel.
totally
he killed me.
Boy, my left hand was shaking like yours this morning.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
My buddy used to tell me, he says, "Yeah, I know why you go to the bathroom every 5 minutes, because you got the shakes and you jerk yourself off."
I thought I was gonna have to get some more, then I figured out it's because this muscle, I did something to it yesterday, moving all that shit around.
Oh yeah.
And my left arm is always my weakest arm. And but I'm over here with my, I got that giant M&M's coffee cup,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm walking out the door because I got my Alka-Seltzer Plus in the shot glass, and I'm like this, and my hands is shaking. And I said, "Holy shit, Tony!" I'm like, "Tim." And then after I sat down for a minute, I'm like, "Yeah, that," because I'm sitting. I mean, an hour later, I'm going.
When I moved
Yeah,
here,
it was hurting, man.
When I moved here, it was right after the bunch of hurricanes, and I'd get up on the roof, and the guy moved down with, he'd see me shaking like I do, and he'd like, "Will you just go down and get a couple of beers? I'm sick of watching you shake." Jesus.
Man, I've already had a couple of beers. This ain't got nothing to do
Yeah.
with it.
How do you think I got here? It's a 2-beer ride.
I tell people say,
Yeah, I don't judge it by miles. I judge it by beers. Home Depot, 3 beers each way.
I don't think I could do it. And the tall boys I could.
Yeah, well, I'm the driver,
Walmart is yeah, that's true.
not the drivee.
Walmart is a 3 each way. And now, you know what's great? I'm getting my pills from the VA
They come right to the door.
because Tim's wife pretty much guilted me into it.
Why not? They're free.
The other one's basically. But I'm getting my pills sent here, so that's I don't have to go to Walmart for anything anymore. So I literally can spend the rest of my life within a 5-mile circle.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect.
For you, obscure man.
Well, I changed it to Florida Man Ron because it's hard for my computer program to say obscure.
Yeah, it's like talking to your voice thing that when you're sending a text. I must be speaking a foreign language because that goddamn phone doesn't understand a word I say.
I turned spell check off.
It does like, that's probably what I should do, but I have no idea. I'd screw up my phone big time if I tried something like
Yeah,
that.
don't touch your. You and Robin, don't touch your phones.
I tried putting that flashlight
Well,
app in
Robin
it.
says he's basically sober now, so
I tried putting that flashlight app in my phone after about 10:30, which meant about 6 beers. I screwed that phone up for 3 days. It took my wife, believe it or not, about 5 minutes to fix it, if that.
She scared the living piss out of me yesterday. I want you to know. Now look, she's military, And she knows I got PTSD. Like, she's got to know because she's not dumb. Now, out there mowing, and I can't hear anyway because of shots from me freaking guns. I can't see because I'm stupid.
And blind.
Yeah, because, I welded without a shield on most of the time. And so I'm mowing, and then all of a sudden I hear boom, and I jumped. I bet you I physically jumped off the ground. And I said, God, I said, don't you know I'm jumpy? She said, no.
I do know.
I said, no, that's what I'm the one. I said, oh, great, you do now. Now I got to move. Because she'll be going out there trying to get me. She'll probably have a camera set up just to catch how many times you can make Ron almost piss himself.
Oh, I'll have to rearrange the camera.
Really, amen. Amen. We got to get this. We make viral videos of how we can make Ron scream.
And my front door camera that I have mounted just below the night light.
I almost moved you yesterday.
You should have.
If you look, I'm going like this. Fuck you.
Oh, I seen it.
No, I figured you were at the bar when I was doing that. That's why I did it.
My phone alerts anytime something goes by the camera.
So I walked right in front of it and went, eh.
Right now, the camera covers the Mustang, the pickup, and my job trailer across the street. So every car that goes up and down this dead end street, which is crazy amount, makes the alert go off.
And,
I'm over at Chumbucket's working on his kitchen, and he's like, what is that with your phone? It's always ding, 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 ding. I says, oh, that's a camera alert. He says, why don't you shut it off? I said, what's the point of having a camera if you don't know there's something out there? Christ, you got to have an alert.
I'm going to set one up today or tomorrow. This weekend, I'm probably have to have Scary Jody do it. The Scare Master. Okay, hold on.
Okay, next time Jody tries to scare you, pretend to have a heart attack and just fall on the grass.
No, that would make her too happy.
That'd provoke her to do it again. Yeah. She'd be like, you think you're having a heart attack now? I'm going to make sure you do.
You're like, 911, yeah, this fat fucker just fell in the front yard because it scared him.
And he can't get up.
Some kind of Marine he is. Yeah, his leg's bad. He can't get up. Some kind of Marine he is. So we're in trouble. It was Steve Headset in the 80s. I have found the setting, the language to Australian works good for my redneck dialect. That's probably...
Oh, I never thought
that's probably not a bad idea. And then you can say cunt and get away with it. Because cunt means something totally different than them. It's like if I look at you and say, hey, douchebag, that's like their cunt. It's weird.
Like
even
Roots,
the women are like that. I'm like,
Roots,
wow.
like the clothing company, ROOTS, that means to get laid in Australia.
Really?
Wow.
Oh, they love that clothing. Like they'll buy it off of you if you wear that stuff to Australia.
Hey, who was that guy and where was he from that we thought hummingbirds weren't real things?
I have no idea.
He was on the other day with us, and he was on first, and then I came up.
Who the hell is that?
Good morning, Red Lady. I don't know who she is, but I'm glad she's here.
Yeah, welcome.
We've got someone that I don't know, Red Lady.
Thanks for chiming in.
Wow.
That's Sterling's wife.
Oh. Hey, Red Lady, how you doing?
Another country.
Oh, I remember Sterling. I tipped Sterling $2. Sterling Wheel. He's a truck driver out of I don't know where.
Nevada.
All the way from Canada. He knows more than we do.
Yeah, but they're either friends or used to be. I don't know. Robin's guy. If it wasn't for Robin's people, I wouldn't. Me and Tim would just be sitting there talking to ourselves, which would be fine. We do it all the time. Anyway.
We do it all the time anyway. We just don't turn the microphone on.
This is what happens. We did have it on one time and people watched.
Bullshit over a beer. That's the best time of the day. Oh, that's every day.
Yeah, we had 1,000 viewers at one time on what was it, New Year's Eve or New Year's Day?
Yeah, New Year's Day we had like 1,200 people. It's like what? It's like, aren't you people hungover? God damn.
Yeah, they were probably so drunk. I hope you have a good day at work, Red Lady. And I'm really glad you stopped by.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Oh, a new person and a lady.
Cool.
and a lady.
Yeah, we got to keep promoting that we're not just for men.
That's right. Well, I have that song,
right.
That Robin laughed because he said our show was a sausage fest. In the comments because it's that song. It's the reggae-ish one,
Oh yeah.
and I love that song too. I have a bunch of them on a loop. I just play them in my earbuds when I'm doing stuff. You want to know how miserable it was yesterday out there mowing your yard? It was too far for any of my earbuds to work. As soon as I walked out my front door, my earbuds went, "Hey, you're too far away from your
Well,
computer."
you know our password. Why don't you just log on to our internet?
I don't know what it is. Tony's got it. I don't got it.
Well,
That's what I should do.
I forget it now.
Yeah.
I think it's Tim M.
Please not.
Oh,
You don't
yeah.
know who's listening
That's
to what.
They may be listening.
Yeah, because we're live on Facebook and that don't show up over here. So
Yeah, no, you can't be doing it.
and people on Facebook know who we are.
Hey,
in
you're
real
not
life.
supposed to give password out, dummy, huh?
I know. That's why everyone asks me what mine is, and I say supercalifragilistic expialidocious. And one of our smart ass friends learned knew how to spell it.
I know. I could not believe he got it dead nuts.
He got it dead nuts.
He had to have Googled it.
But he didn't capitalize it, so I'm thinking maybe he didn't, because
Huh?
Google would have
Could be.
capitalized it.
Yeah, that's possible.
I wonder if that was you, Buck. Oh, you're rolling down Music City. Now, is that Memphis or is that Nashville?
Oh yeah, it could be either one.
Oh, is it? He said it's his favorite state, so it was you. Yeah, because Buck is. I like Buck, man. I sat out here one Saturday and talked to Buck for a couple hours.
Where the hell did that stupid word come from? Anyway? Some song.
Mary
Superfragicality.
Poppins. Mary Poppins.
So, yeah, Mary Poppins.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call.
But
It's
there was
funny.
the word before Mary Poppins. It actually means something.
Oh, does it?
Huh.
Something Canadians came up with, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, you guys invented it.
No, 'cause there's no Z in it.
Oh, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Oh, that's
Oh, you
right.
know what? When I was in chorus in 1984, before my balls dropped, probably 83, because they literally were like, "Your balls dropped. You cannot be in chorus anymore."
Yeah, I was married when he graduated.
Yeah, so I'm singing in chorus, and all of us guys said we're gonna say, "Shitty shitty gang bang, shitty shitty gang bang, shitty shitty gang bang, I love you," and we all got in trouble. We had to. I mean, like 10 guys are all at the principal's office, and the principal's name was Mr. Hahn, and he's like, "I have it here that you guys were all saying shitty, 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 shitty. Did you guys really do this?" He's cracking up. He's like, "I got to give you detention, or she's gonna be mad." He goes, "But that was brilliant."
You know, the first movie I ever saw at a drive-in theater when I was a kid was Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Really?
Yeah.
At a drive-in?
Yeah. We had drive-ins in those days.
The
There's
fir-
only one left in Florida right now, and it got demoed by the last hurricane, and they just reopened a couple of weeks ago after rebuilding the screen.
I might have to fact check you on that because the one in Ocala still plays every weekend.
Oh, you may be having the bullshit card thrown for me, huh?
I don't know because they just never will tear it down, and it's in Ocala, so our hurricanes
It's
wouldn't.
still
hit it.
actually functioning.
Yeah, they have it every day because it's all weekend. It's a flea market,
Oh,
and as soon as it gets dark,
then it becomes
it
movie
becomes
theater.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is a flea market. And then after everything's gone, then they turn it in. And if you're already there because you paid admission to get into the flea market, which is $1, and then you can stay. And if you come, you pay $3 or $4 because they're just there. Everything's already there,
right?
And they just play the old movies that they already own. You know, they're not playing like the new anything.
Yeah.
And that's the funnest stuff to watch because like, kids need to go somewhere to get laid.
I was just thinking that's where I used to take my girlfriends.
Of course,
It's like, hey, let's go to the drive-in. It'll be fun.
Yeah, everybody, you know, in Omaha, if you wanted to go, we always went to our school parking lot at night. You know, because there wasn't any drive-ins or anything like that there. There was nothing even remotely like that there.
Well, where I grew up, there was plenty of places there were no people.
Oh yeah, and see there. Well, where I told you before, we'd go and get frozen. We'd go ride our bikes on the Platte River when it would freeze over.
Mm-hmm.
That was as close to woods as they had. And it was like basically 60 foot of woods on each side. And then it was big duplexes and big houses. But everywhere you were was a city.
Not where I grew up, man.
Oh, well, no, that was Omaha. Where I grew up, I was on 750 acres of nothing. It was between it was old orange groves and cow pastures, and those old people have different sayings for mandarin oranges.
Right.
A lot of people think say mandarin oranges are the satsuma oranges or tangerine type orange.
Right.
But the Japanese restaurants would come and buy all of our oranges. I mean, all of them. And we didn't have many. We probably had about 200 trees because my dad wouldn't cut them down. But they froze at the root one year because we're way up in right south of Gainesville and Micanopy.
Yeah.
And once those roots freeze, changes the orange tree. If it doesn't kill it and it lives, it changes the orange tree. And those are what the Japanese people that use the Satsuma oranges or that use the Mandarin oranges use in their cooking. They would come in, they would pay him like $2 an orange if they were big.
Wow.
And they picked them.
It probably made them more tangy.
It made them very bitter. Very
Just,
bitter.
You know, that kind of food would have that.
My dad used to say if your orange tree has long thorns on it, then it's a bitter orange.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that that's true. That's just shit my dad said.
Yeah, you know, people make shit up.
He told me a lot of things.
Oh, Robin, you want to play the birthday game? Famous
Yes,
people
for sure.
Okay, Robert Downey Jr. was born today, and he is how old?
67.
59.
You're the closest, 60.
Oh, what?
Greg T. Nelson was born today in whatever year.
74.
I have no idea.
He's Coach on Coach. You remember Coach?